Hello folks, today me and Saurabh would explain you the Otto cycle or the cycle of the petrol engine or also known as SI engine. Here is a normal Otto cycle, also called the theoretical Otto cycle. We go from 0 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 and back to 1 and then 0. You see, here we have stroke as a top dead center position. Here the pressure of the ambient air is higher than the pressure inside the engine. Hence the air intake takes place. The next, we go from 1 to 2. Here, although it is air-fuel mixture which is compressed, but modeled theoretically as an adiabatic compression of air. Why is it called adiabatic? Because there is no heat rejection or heat addition that takes place. Instead, it is a work input that takes place. Next, we go from 2 to 3. 2 to 3, also known as combustion, but modeled as a constant volume compression. As you can see, the volume at 2 and 3 is constant or same. The next, we go from 3 to 4, also known the process is the adiabatic expansion of air, also known as the power stroke. Although actually in practical knowledge, what we see is that the air-fuel mixture is at its peak here. Small disturbances from a spark ignition, where the term SI comes from, causes disturbance and hence a combustion, hence the power stroke. The next, it goes from 4 to 1. This is also known as the exhaust stroke. And lastly, we see that the pressure at 1 is much higher than the pressure at the ambient, and hence all that air exits. Now a few terminologies. As you see, this is the point where Q in, that is the heat is added, and it is at constant volume. This is the constant volume heat rejection. And another important parameter that we define here is the compression ratio. This is V2 by V1. The V2 is the volume at 1 or the volume at 4 since it's equal, and V1 the volume at 2 or volume at 3. Now another two positions, the top dead center position and the bottom dead center positions. That is where this is the maximum amount by which the piston can move, and this is the minimum position, and according to which we define the volume, displacement volume or the compression volume. Now Saurabh will take you forward with the internal structure.
Hi. So IC engine is essentially a 4-bar mechanism. It converts. It's a crankshaft mechanism which converts rotatory motion to linear motion and vice versa. So fuel air mixture is combusted inside the piston, the cylinder, which forces the crank to move down and up because of the momentum of the shaft. The four-stroke IC engine actually refers to the 4 upward and downward motion of the crank. So the 4 strokes are intake, compression, power, and exhaust. So in the intake stroke, fuel air mixture comes inside the cylinder via the intake port. It is then compressed because of the motion of the shaft, which forces the crank to move back upward. Then the characteristic of an SI engine, that is the spark ignition, happens when the crank is roughly around the top dead center, which creates a large pressure, which creates a sudden expansion, sudden increase in pressure, which forces the crank to move back downwards, and this movement provides the necessary torque for power transmission essentially. Finally, when the crank comes down and in its final stroke it goes back up, the exhaust port is opened and the intake port is now closed, which forces the flue gases to move outward. This is the physical realization of